Yes, boys. Thought I'd do a little video, speak about what we've been working on the last 2 weeks. Um, in this drill that you see, I sent a video in the other day into the group. If you wanted to watch it back, I'm just gonna do this little video. Thought I'd have a little go at doing elaborating on the drill and different angles to look at it. Plus, it's good to always analyze from just watching it. Really, it's always good to watch things back, isn't it? And analyze how you can do things better. So yeah. So the drill's basically about playing forward. How can we play forward quickly? You know what I mean? How can we combine in the middle of it also, and also how can we just retain possession? So first thing I want to speak about is just the concept of the drill, really. So I want you to see this as, hold on, let's get the colours. Yeah, so I want you to see this as if it's like a normal game pitch, 11 aside. In 11 aside, we have the defender, the midfielders, and the striker here. Yeah, so we want to get from A to C as fast as possible, don't we? Yeah. So first thing I'm going to say, I want you to see a defender as the base. Someone always that we can always go back to. We can always go back home. That's why people call it home, isn't it? Go back home, because it's a base, somewhere where we can retain. Yeah. So what I'm going to speak about first is the first line pass. So if I let this run, good, and then we're just going to hold it right there and pull it back a little bit. Okay. Play it again. So as soon as it goes back into Jamie, what do we see is Jamie at the moment takes his touch, and then he's going to have trouble finding a pass forward. Yeah, so he's got no width. And there's nowhere really for him to go. So now, like I said last week, this first line pass, can we retain possession? We don't want to keep Jamie on the ball for too long, because if we keep Jamie on the ball for too long, someone's going to close him down and reduce his space for him to play a pass. So then obviously he might have to do a risky dribble. Yeah. So first line of pass, retain possession. Can we change the picture? So at the moment, if you watch it back, Jamie's stuck. He's a bit stuck. Bounced a few times, trying to find that pass, because he can't find that within that split 1-2 seconds. Yeah. So first line of pass, can we change the picture? It's bounced it. Reese has come in, tried to bounce it back, change the picture. When the ball's rolling, the picture of the pitch will change. Yeah. So when Jamie has his foot on the ball, no one's really gonna move, because they're waiting for the next scenario to happen. Yeah. So as soon as that ball moves and is looking to a pass, the game changes. Other pockets open up. Yeah. And that's what we want to. That's why we look at the defenders as the base, because they see everything. They can see the whole pitch. Yeah. So obviously Jamie's having a little bit of trouble trying to find a pass forward here. So he's already had the one bounce to try and change the picture. Picture still hasn't changed pretty much, but we're still retaining possession. Yeah. Bounce back from Mitch. Picture's changed. Reese has come out. This is what I mean. The picture changes. Sometimes it's just about being patient. Picture changes. There's no space. The space has appeared, and we can play forward. I'll let it run. There we go. Yeah. So if we let it run, go back again. Jamie has the ball. We let it play. Looking for a pass, struggling. Right, change the picture. We play forward. There we go. So next bit is a second line pass. So second line pass is all about width. if the team's narrow, not giving us no space in the middle, obviously there's going to be space in the wide areas, left fullbacks, wingers, yeah. So I'm gonna let it run here, and then we're gonna go back. So play. So I'll pull it back a sec. Yeah. So there was two little scenarios of how width helped us get through to play forward. Yeah. The first one was when the ball bounced into Jamie. Yeah, and that was obviously a first line pass because he was retaining possession. Changed the picture, didn't it? So he offered the width, which obviously spread the oranges, spreaded the oranges, which then bounced it back for then Mitchell to play through, up, back and through. Yeah, so if we go back, if you watch that again, we play. As you see, Mitch couldn't really play forward then, so he had to play wide. Maybe Jamie could receive back foot so he could play forward, but Boise closed him down a bit too quick, so he wants to retain possession, so he plays it back for Mitch to play forward. There you go. The second one is the oranges. The oranges are still a bit narrow. Yeah, so the oranges have gone a bit narrow again. The blues have still got the width, but this time, receive back foot. Robbo can receive back foot to play forward, and this is what we try and speak about in a match day, where we want to always try and play forward. We want to attack where the space is, don't we? Yeah. So receives it back foot, plays forward. Yeah. So if you watch it all again. From here, orange is narrow, blues are narrow. First line pass, bounce to change the picture. The picture's changed. The oranges are narrow. Maybe Mitch could play the pass through, but I think that's a little bit too tight. A little bit too tight to play. Obviously, Jamie has got the space where he can, between him and Boise, so he can play forward, so he maybe be able to play forward. But obviously, as the ball's travelling, Boise is able to close him down. But we can speak about, say, Jamie's positioning here. He maybe could touch, give himself a bit more width. Maybe he could have found that forward pass with that bit more width. So we can look at that sometimes, boys, can't we? Your distances between players. If I want to receive the ball, can I receive the ball? Can I play forward with it? Like here with Jamie, it is tight, so he has to go back. He wants to retain possession. He's not going to he's not going to be risky and try and receive it back foot to get intercepted by Boise for oranges then to have possession of the ball. If he's clever with it, he understands that his distance is a bit too short, so he retains possession. And he does the first line pass and retains possession. So Mitch then can play what I'm going to speak about next, which is the third line pass. So the third line pass, the pass that gets us in behind the opponent, breaking lines, playing forward. That is the ultimate goal, isn't it? Going from A to B, or A to C, or A to Z. Yeah, going straight for the killer pass, getting it forward as fast as possible so we can be on the attack. Yeah, so I'll say again, our base is retain possession. Oranges are waiting for the picture to change, or waiting for Mitch to make a decision so they can react to it and try and win the ball back. So if we let it play, as we can see here, I'm back. As we can see here, yeah, straight away, like I spoke about earlier, the distances between Jamie and Boise have changed because Boise's closed him down, which then, in turn, creates the space to play through. Yeah? Space. The forward man's there. Mitch sees it. Mitch has got his head up. Robbo's also created the width, which Lewis has had to think about because he doesn't want the ball to go into Robbo. But obviously, because he's done that, he gave up the space in the middle. So the oranges straight away have come disorganized. Yeah, so that means we can play straight through the middle into the striker, which then back again, then helps the two blues get in behind and work around the base, which is the striker. Okay, so we're gonna let it run. Play base, opens up again because you still got that width. Picture changes. Unlucky there. We could have probably retained possession with a first line pass again. Yeah. So yeah, boys, if you can think about those little things and how we can retain the ball. Can we retain the ball to play forward? Can we be patient? Yeah. Also, can we think about how we can play forward? Can we think about how we can play forward? So one thing was, can we pin someone to turn them, roll them? Yeah. Our second one was, can we run across and in front? Yeah. So can we run across and in front of the opposition so we can receive it, maybe a first line pass, and then maybe dribble round to make that the third to create the third line pass. Yeah, to break the line. Can we open to receive? So like Robbo did just in the previous, can he open up to receive? Can receive it back foot by creating a width? Or maybe even, could he play in between the two oranges to open up and play forward? Yeah. With that, he needs to check his shoulder. He did check his shoulder. Opens up, plays forward. Yeah. Blindside runs. So if we can let it run, we'll talk about just a little bit on blindside run. If you watch Reese's movement here, yeah, he makes a running behind. Strikers movements, wingers movements, fullbacks movements, yeah, where we can receive basically a triangle, isn't it? Yeah. So ball goes into Mitch. Reese makes his blindside movement in behind, so he can receive, so he can get on the ball to play into Jamie. Yeah. So if we just pull this back and then we play, Reese's blindside run. Let's get in behind. Also, this one by Mitch, as you see, that was another type of blindside run where he received it. Yeah, in behind. Pull it back again. Let's see Mitch do his work. Straight away, blindside, he's moved off it. Robbo's seen the pass, he's able to break lines as well. Here. So he's broke that orange's line. And Mitch has made the run through to receive. To then play. First line pass, retaining possession. Third line pass. First line pass, change the picture. Third line pass, change the picture. See, and this is what I mean, boys. When you want to do it, you can do it. We keep moving the ball. Keep retaining possession, playing quick. Not taking too many touches on the ball. Yeah. That's all from me anyway, boys. I hope you enjoyed my little video. It's my first one, so you know what I mean. Give me a thumbs up, man. Give me a thumbs up. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. I'm gonna try and do some more just to finish off. Look at Phil's run. Laters.